In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing The Northman. The Northman is directed by Robert Eggers, stars Alexander Skarsgård, Nicole Kidman, Ethan Hawke, Anya Taylor-Joy, and Willem Dafoe. Now, this movie is based off of the story of Hamlet, or Amleth, as this story says it. And that story of Hamlet has been done many, many times in old classic movies, even animated movies like The Lion King. Now, what really stands out in this movie is the acting. Alexander Skarsgård is fantastic. Ethan Hawke and Willem Dafoe combined only share the screen for 20 minutes. That's it. Ethan Hawke's character only is in it for maybe 10 minutes, and then Willem Dafoe's character is also maybe for 10 minutes. That's it. This movie advertised itself as a big story with Ethan Hawke and Willem Dafoe. But we understand what happens to Ethan Hawke's character even in the trailer. Willem Dafoe as the fool, so to speak, is really good for the time he's on screen, but it's quick. I wanted more of him. And Anya Taylor-Joy as this Slavic sorceress is really, really good. She really stands out on her own. And she's coming into fruition with her acting, and it's fantastic. Not a fan of Nicole Kidman in this. I felt like her acting was forced. It didn't feel right. But Alexander Skarsgård as Amleth was really, really good. You see that fear and that revenge and vengeance in his eyes. And it really, really worked really, really well. The story, like I said, it's been done before, which I didn't like. If you know the story of Hamlet, this is the story of Hamlet. It's done, but it's done in Viking version, or Icelandic views for that matter. It's categorized as an epic historical action film, which is great. And Robert Eggers is known for The Witch and The Lighthouse. I would say that this movie isn't as good as The Lighthouse or The Witch. And it's saying something because this movie's so drawn out. There's not much action. There's not much fighting up until maybe certain parts in this. It's just story-based and story-driven. I feel like it needed more because if nobody knows what this story is, it's about vengeance, it's fun. As the story progresses, you understand that this story is of Hamlet, of the Hamlet story. But it just didn't work. It just did not work for me. It's the only thing that was beautiful about this movie, and I say beautiful, is the cinematic aspect of the filmmaking. The editing was fantastic. The slow transitions, the slow pans, the intercuts of the edits were really good. The focusing in and out. Robert Eggers is known for close-up shots of his actors, and they really, really work really well. When an actor is in focus, you see the landscape behind them. The greenery is great, and when the greenery is shown, the actors are out of focus. It's really done really well. This is basically the Vikings TV show meets The Lion King in a way, meets Game of Thrones. I mean, that's how I would describe it. Ethan Hawke, I wanted more of Willem Dafoe. Alexander Skarsgård was perfect. Anya Taylor-Joy, I felt like, is the one that stood out in this movie a lot. For me, The Northman gets 2 out of 5 stars. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought about The Northman. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What rating would you give it? Did you like it that it was a Viking-based story on the story of Hamlet? And do you think this is Robert Eggers' best film other than The Lighthouse and The Witch? If not, which of those 3 are his best movies? And what do you see and what do you want to see from him next? Let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked, and I'll see you guys in the next review video.